Good morning.
Good morning.
Wow. Yes, the time is moving so fast. We can't keep up, but it's okay. We're here. We're live.
Yes.
Here from Houston and Kentucky. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the program. We are absolutely happy to have you here. That those of you that join us on a weekly basis, we thank you for playing a role. Do
Mm-hmm.
not be discouraged. Continue to share the message. Our people are waking up.
Yes.
Everybody is waking up. People are asking questions. They are no longer okay with status quo. So don't be dismayed that, oh, keep it bouncing. We're making strides. So welcome to the program. Continue to help us to share and like and subscribe. While we are live, continue to hit the like button and even the share button, get this information across. If you need us to come talk to your people, we can arrange that. So there's so many ways we can do this. The point of the matter is that things are happening, things are people are confessing. Everybody is running helter skelter. So wake up. Don't be asleep. Don't be into just fashion, food, me, myself, and I. Be present in the moment. Be present in the moment because we are making waves for the next generation. My name is Mona Saga, and I'm here in Houston, Texas.
Thank you so much, my sister. Thank you, our viewers. If you're seeing this video for the first time, you're welcome. This is one stop show for all your self determination need. You need liberation for your people. You need your people to live the way they ought to live. Then you must continue to watch the Daughters of Truth show. We have a lot of videos, like my sister said, YouTube, Facebook, all the social media, where you get the information so that you be part of what is going on. On YouTube, there's also a love button we want you to click on. It's just to confuse the algorithm because anytime we mention colonialism or neocolonialism, they knock us off. But you hitting the buttons will help to go, will counter the algorithm. We are moving. My name is Ekwi, Ekwutosinam, Ekwutosinam Madibegi, Ekwutosinam the Africa, Ekwutosinam Igbo. Sorry, ask any Igbo person to explain to you. I can't explain it in English. Thank you so much. Please continue to share. Let's join to share. Of course, while we're listening to our music.
Yes.
Terex, you're welcome. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing.
All right. Thank you so much. Please continue to help us to share. Welcome, welcome to the program. We are excited to have you here today. Um, a lot, a lot of things are happening. You can see the week went by so fast because it ought to go by so fast with all the news, all the accessors. How do you say accessor in English? All the accessor.
Confession. Is it open confession?
Yes, open confession ahead. So that is going on all over the place, as if we don't know. But it's good that it comes from them out. All right, the celebration of rot by flies and maggots. I know, what a wonderful topic. You can see that we have lots of flies and maggots all over us because that's what the colonialists, the colonial monsters, that's what they left for us. So while we are bugaring inside their maggot and flies, nime latrine, our people used to call it latrine, the toilet that they would dig and there's a hole, you just go in there and shit
Yeah.
all day long.
Pit toilet. Pit toilet.
Pit toilet, there you go. That's what we have been. And we're there making younger. Good you eh? When everything around us stinks. Change is inevitable and constant part of success. Embracing change is crucial for growth and development, while rejecting it leads to stagnation and decay. So, for so many years, we refuse to change. Our brothers will work hard to put things on the table for us to follow. Oh, hell no, 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 no. Why are you speaking? You're not even a white person. Why are you allowed to speak in this manner? Who gave you all the information? And our people will not come together, help to make these things come to fruition. No, they will rather run to 1 cent or run to one Alhaja. They said he's not even a Nigerian, that he's from Cameroon. Or they will run to the one that say he's at Louisiana somewhere doing his PhD. Or they will run to Baba. The light-skinned Baba. He's even better because he's light-skinned, so he's better than a dark-skinned person. Grown men acting like children. As if it's not enough. We have the Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the Lord and Savior. The one that see and unsee. The one who what he can do does not exist. Or he can do does not exist. We do all these things, we spend all these times, but we will never go and look at the template on the table. And those that did have opportunity to, they will take bits and pieces and go and brag on TV on what can be done or what can be done. They will never credit their brothers and sisters doing the work, remaining consistent in the face of adversity. Who would the TV news call? Those that have no information to give to our people. As if it's not enough. Flavor will release his new latest. If it's not enough, Hollywood will get married, abandon the wife and the children, go to Germany and get somebody else pregnant there and marry the person. It will be trending. But the work that your brothers and sisters are doing to liberate our people, God forbid if it trends. You send it to your friend, they say, she wants to be a governor. Who did this to you guys in the Bible? With this much hatred that you are 50 and above, you're not thinking about your children. Our children are getting married, they're having kids. We're not thinking about what we can do with the little strength left in us to move things forward. Oh, he posts to him, nobody will call and say, what is this? Especially those of you in diaspora. What can we do to make this happen? Explain this thing better to me. Let me understand. Okay, I don't have time to read the 50 pages of manuscript. Can you tell me exactly in a summary what is going on? How can I help? No. It's easier for them to buy uniform that has a St. Peter B's picture on it and wear it and go and make noise. And the world is moving forward. So back to our flies and maggots. Flies and maggots thrive in decay and rot because it is their source of sustenance. However, rational human beings recognize the field for what it is and work to eliminate it. When rot is left unattended in any space, the stench eventually spreads, affecting not only those who created it, but also their neighbors. At some point, the demand to clean it up becomes unavoidable. This is precisely where we find ourselves in Nigeria, a system that has been allowed to decay for too long. And nobody, the adults in our midst, are not smelling it. Rather, they will buy perfume and spray all over it so that you won't appreciate it. You will say this one oud. I found out how much perfume is 7,000 an ounce. This one is oud. It's nearby, he will reduce the stench. The corruption and the dysfunction, engineered by the military class of 1966, nurtured for nearly 60 decades, have now reached a breaking point. The consequences are fraud, insecurity, mass poverty, and terrorism. They are no longer the burdens of the local. They have become a global concern, even for the most powerful nations like the USA, which once played a role in sustaining this broken system. However, the reality is clear. The rot is no longer sustainable. So today, We'll continue this critical conversation. We'll have tolerated for so long. It is now imperative for us to cleanse our nation of corruption and decay. That change begins with understanding our collective role in rebuilding what has been broken. It is time for us to act now. So for years, we've been here, 5 years this January, telling you guys the same thing, remaining constant in what we're saying. And none of you, a lot of you, let me not say none of you, a lot of you are still not making sense. Why is it that these sisters are coming out here saying these things every day? What is going on that we don't know? What can we do so we can know? No. First, jealousy will kick in. And we've told you guys that if you can do this better, please come on out. Come out. We need to save our people. Instead of you being jealous, I will not share that video she sent me. I wouldn't even open it. On your call. It's 2025, y'all. AI is about to take over. And you're there fighting someone that doesn't even remember you. You're so inconsequential. And you're there fighting something that can liberate you and your children and your future generation. It's time for us to wake up. This battle has never been about us. It has always been about our people. And it will continue to be about our people. Some people are called to serve. You may be called to be the cook or the hairdresser, I don't know. But the least you can do is to do the part to move this information forward so that our future children to come will have a better future. I will allow my sister to add.
We must all play our role to take ourselves out of this decay. It's possible. It's doable. So don't say, oh, what can I do? What you can do is already, that's why we come here every Saturday, breaking it down for you in a way that you understand it and then understand the role you need to play. It's important that you play that role because it's not something freedom. Nobody takes freedom and hands over to you. No, you have to be part of it. You work for it. But it has been made easy because there are people that have gone before you and then we're able to break these things in such a way that you understand it, and then the role you will play made it easier for all of us. And we are grateful for that work. So we're starting with our video because, of course, in this show, we prefer to play videos at this stage so that you will hear what we have been telling you directly from the perpetrators. Like my sister said, Assisa. The people are confessing by themselves because they're under pressure. All the things that they did for years, and people, like, they thought that, okay, nobody knows. Now everything is coming out in the open and they don't have any choice. So this is what happened during the week. Of course, the IBB, like they call him, Ibrahim Babangida. He did his whatever birthday, because that's what they do. They built a decay, like my sister said at the introduction, and sit down and celebrate it. And then you hear them clapping. We'll play another video where someone, that's Dr. Apochi, said that when he heard them clapping, it's just like the wings, flies, clapping their wings. It's so annoying to watch, but see it by yourself. If we told you.
Oh, okay, looks like she's frozen. I'll go ahead and play the video.
My experiences, decisions, and challenges during our national service tries to answer some of these questions from my modest perspective. My colleagues in arms and I presided over significant change and turbulent reform. We confronted monumental challenges in the economy, the polity, foreign affairs and defense, and security spheres of our national life. We surmounted obstacles sought change from old ways, encountered unusual obstacles, and devised innovative solutions, we all thought to leave Nigeria a better place than we found it, often at a great personal sacrifice and in the face of significant challenges. I'm deeply aware of the inconveniences and sacrifices the public endured during this period, and I acknowledge and appreciate their resilience and commitment to progress. Although the reform caused inconveniences to our people, we built lasting national institutions, some of which are still in place today. Undoubtedly, credible, free and fair elections were held on June 12, 1993. However, the tragic irony of history remains that the administration that devised a near-perfect electoral system and conducted those near-perfect elections could not complete the process. That accident of history is most regrettable. The nation is entitled to expect my impression of regret. As the leader of the military administration, I accept full responsibility for all decisions taken under my watch. And June 12 happened under my watch. Mistakes, oversights, and missteps happen in quick succession. But I say in my book, in all matters we acted in the supreme national interest so that Nigeria could survive. Our nation's march to democracy was interrupted, a fact that I deeply regret, but Nigeria survived, and democracy.
Nigeria survived indeed. You call this survival? So, Mr. Babangida, what are you doing differently to make sure that things are right? You can come and lament, and grown men and women are clapping for him.
He's not lamenting. He's telling you what he did for his Nigeria to survive. He's not lamenting.
You're right.
And people are clapping for him. Somebody just confessed to crime, and all you can do is clap. That's why the person that described them as flies and maggots did not make mistake. How is it possible that somebody came and confessed all the evil he did, and all you can do is clap for him?
Yeah, but what is he doing to make it better?
He's not talking about making better. He's telling you that he has built the Nigeria and his democracy is surviving. He's not saying that things are not okay. He's saying that he was the one
that kept us in this prison.
That put this prison so that Nigeria, and he find out, what are they clapping at? The flies are clapping their wings in unity. Why do people decay? All the people in that platform are the ones benefiting for the system. So they are happy with themselves. They built a system that only them can benefit while the people die. And you know one thing common among all those people inside our room, they are all the actors of a script written by the colonialists. The colonial monsters wrote a script for them, and they all played a role in it. And they have been heavily compensated for their role. Therefore, they all have been compromised. This is what we have been telling our people. They have been compensated to build this decay. They are compromised. So there's nothing they can do to play a role to help you to decolonize the system that they have built.
True.
In this decolonization process that we have been on, to decolonize Africa and Nigeria, they have no role to play because they are all compromised. They killed the union that the people wanted to build. Now there's rot and decay everywhere, death, blood everywhere. All they can do is clap. And of course, our religious leaders are celebrating with them, hobnobbing with them. The church leaders, the people that prepared our own people, they keep administering the unholy communion for them to wait for their death. That's the job they do. And as our people die, as our people rot away, they promise them there's heaven that they will go to after it. The blood of the innocent will always avenge itself. That's one thing. The blood of the innocent, the harvest of blood you see everywhere is as a result of the blood of the innocent that has to be avenged. When you sow bloodshed, you will harvest bloodshed.